keep both. Well, I was going to say neither state's sole representative, which for states that, that small relative to the rest of the New England Smash scene, very impressive to see that they have multiple reps here. And Shard and Insignia desperately trying to not let their states down.
Exactly. And right now, both of them playing pretty, reserved, trying to find the big hit. It's going to be the up tilt, but from the ground will not take the stock. That forward tilt, though, so very powerful, especially at the ledge. Really good option there from Insignia. Take that stock early. Now we're going to try and see some extra damage, possibly.
Yeah, I like his patience on these spacings, really looking to use the disjoint of Bowser's forward air to outrange Mario, outrange that intangible head and everything else. Just like that, AG, the 0 to death. Insignia advantage states with this character get absolutely absurd. He was looking for the Bowser side, but Shard made a business decision and decided to take 35 instead.
Right. What? I love that movement. The pivot on the up tilt. Insignia playing great right now, and so many of these empty hops are just these sort of delayed command grabs, and it's always working out for Insignia. Even that was a pretty creative option, though. It did not work out. Shard trying to make something happen here, but up smash getting beat out by the jab. Finally, the trade working out.
And Insignia's patience, too, and choice on some of these ledge options just to hurtbox shift smaller to cause us some of the safest moves in the game, like Mario's back air, to just whiff completely so he can find a punish, has been beautiful. And Insignia just putting the exclamation point on that. Mario, I think your princess is in another castle, and you better be happy you have a couple more lives, because that would have been one nasty game over screen.
That was insane. So it's like, I've never seen the forward air off the top like that, and like I don't even know how to, the emphasis that it had on that game was like so very interesting. But going right into the next game, it's going to be PS2 again, but we have very odd-looking Mario.
Yeah, this is not something I expected to see, but something we didn't know that Shard has in the tank. And we talked about this being in Mario and Fox's baby, right? We saw Brawler before, and then we saw a Fox, we saw Mario. I guess they went away, and out came the Brawler again.
We have a big change in dynamic, though, the shot put coming out, which is a change from the Apple reviewer set that we saw before. A lot of similar moves, though, still, but I think that shot put is going to be a big difference maker.
If you can live long enough to even throw out more than one, right? Shot put, as very high startup, but does a lot of damage, lingers forever, and also can last at ledge, not just to cover the edge guard, but also the ledge trap, because after it bounces, that hitbox is still active.
Right. And the flip kick, also generally a pretty good move, but I mean, Insignia just had it scouted out so very far in advance. And Bowser also not particularly susceptible to the threat per cut.
And calling out the attempt at the suplex there with an earlier or Bowser's bomb. It didn't find its mark because it came out later, those moves being the same frame, but it's important to remember they're both command grabs, so they can clank, and that might also be a reason we see the Brawler.
Interesting idea there, and it actually ended up working out. The air dodge, definitely not exactly the input we were looking for, but down
that
smash, not a bad
call out and a half.
Right.
When's the last time you've seen a Bowser actually use down smash in Ultimate?
I mean earlier, because Insignia got to use it before.
Okay, I was gonna say outside of I think Insignia is the only one I see who used that move.
Ooh.
And
hold on,
Shard cooking right now.
I'm saying, the very interesting options. I love the mix up on the aerial timing. Okay. Not another air dodge.
Oh,
no! No way! What a pickup.
I feel like this is a set, Itchy, that they just are like, okay, guys, you have to watch our set. Because if you blink, our game will be over. One of us will have missed A-Tech once and got red 6 times and exploded, and then the game will be over.
It's also like Whiplash, because you look at the set, right? They sit down, game 1, Mario, Bowser. All of a sudden you look back, and it's game 2, and there's a Mii Brawler on stage, and then you look back again, it's game 3, and all of a sudden the Mii Brawler is winning.
Yeah. Well, Bowser, congratulations, Bowser. You succeeded in your lifelong goal of killing Mario. In his stead, you have made something so much worse.
Really interesting interaction there. The flamethrower flanking with the nair and then punishing it. And that flip kick, as great as it is, it's got so much cooldown.
Yep.
Landing or active, it's just not great.
That's why a lot of Brawler players have started to use that flaming drop kick, right? Instead of the suplex. Yeah, you lose your command grab, but Brawler has so much damage potential that sometimes a little bit extra movement flexibility can be all the difference. That time just missing ledge, and a character like Bowser is not going to let you live if you do.
Right, and there we saw again that no rage on the uppercut at 136 is not going to take the Bowser stock. Really good route from Insignia, and I like that approach too.
Yeah, I like the way Insignia, when he wins, is just playing defensive. He's not above or behind, it doesn't matter. In the lead or behind, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Insignia is very rarely approached in neutral. He lets his opponent approach him, he fades back, he catches it with a forward air, and then explodes onto you. And with super heavies, right, it's kind of the formula we saw SkyJ take to success. It's a formula we've seen players like Chunky Kong take to success. And now we're seeing Insignia here, right, just catch your approach and say, I'm going to use my big body as an inherent defense to take a couple hits. And then when you make a mistake, you just don't play the game anymore.
Exactly. I mean, definitely see it right now. Apple Reviewer did show some fantastic Mii Brawler hits.
Is he dead?
Hold on. Okay, never mind. Take it all back. Shard, taking some notes.
Yeah, that is the up air, up tilt. That's what I thought Apple Reviewer was going for before, which was that falling up air, but he went for the thumper directly, didn't close it out. But this time, Shard showing us who's boss, what character really has the X factor, and getting off ledge. I'm sorry, did you see the thumper? It hit him back. It didn't actually deal him any percent. He was still at 0.0 afterwards.
Right.
That was very strange.
Maybe it was just like a rounding error, you know? It did 0.0 something %. Oh, okay. Insignia really good with the down airs.
I love the fan footstool to get out there, and then the fastball through. Getting caught, though. Shard, a little bit of a masher there, and unfortunately, he going to cost himself counter pick advantage. He was so close, AG. He had it. All the momentum was in his favor.
Yeah.
But then he decided that face, controller, we should be friends. And maybe not in Smash Ultimate.
It was pretty tense, too, because, like, I think that it was Shard's game right there, despite the deficit.
Yeah, I agree.
And then that one sort of odd hitbox, the falling hitbox of the up smash from Insignia, changed all the momentum.
He started swinging on platform, and then he just got caught scrambling.
Right.
Maybe he had a plat drop that he missed, and he was trying to buffer his options afterwards. We'll never know. But now that he's down 2-1, going back to the tried and true Mario, and already starting off better than game one, and honestly, now that you've had Insignia conditioned to look out for those Brawler routes, right? Maybe the Mario's a play, right? Same combo potential, similar types of playstyles, but very different routes, very different adjustments, and that might be what Shard's banking on.
Maybe. Already, though, it looks like Insignia's kind of getting a little more used to the Mario pace. It looked like a rough start, but now dead even. Looking for a big hit. The Flood's going to break up the neutral. I like the back airs, though. Really good approach option from Shard.
Yeah, I like the back air spacing, too, to just force Bowser to platform, or a very gutsy roll through, but it's going to work out, although from center stage deciding back throw is not going to kill just yet, and instead going to give himself another opportunity. Back air for back air. That one's going to come out on the side of the bigger shoes, and Bowser now taking a lead. This is starting to look like game one again. Can Shard stem the bleeding?
Yeah, it was so unfortunate, too, because it looked like Shard had the Trump scouted out. We saw the cape come out, but the timing was just off ever so slightly, and Insignia already putting on so much damage, 57.
And he's out 176.0%. AG, if you know me, that's my lucky number. I'm gonna call it right now. I'm saying Insignia wins this game because if I don't see that number very often and have it go away in the opposite person's favor.
Yeah, it might be Shard's unlucky number because that's it.
Yeah, well, he gave him a hug.
Yeah.
At least he went out with a hug.
Right. We are gonna go out together, and what a spectacular finish to a bit of a back and forth. I liked the Mii Brawler coming out.
I was gonna say,